Is this not sport? Why are we treating a football match like it's a bitter war? It is now more than 10 hours since the Super Eagles team and the NFF delegation that went to Libya from Nigeria have been locked at the airport at Al-Abak.
Hello viewers, welcome back to another live section. So guys, it is more than 10 hours that Super Eagles team and NFF delegation has been locked at the airport at Alabak. Like, these people are stranded, no food to eat. You need to take a look at these pictures. Like, look at the pictures on the screen. No food to eat, nothing, no Wi-Fi, no communications. They have been stranded, at the airport, and they were locked at the airport. Just take a look at the pictures. Like, this is very bad. This is very bad that the Libya authorities are doing this kind of thing to a whole Super Eagles. Like, this is very bad that they are treating them in such a manner. Like, this is so bad. Before I continue with this video, let's look at trending headlines on social media today. Number one says US forces strike Islamic State group in Syria. France trip. Tinubu can go anywhere he desires, presidency. So guys, for more details on this headline, visit our website edunews.com. Make this website your number one, like whenever you're looking for trending headlines. So guys, back to what we have for today. Like I said, Super Eagles were stranded at Libya airport. They went for a match, and they went for 2025 AFCON qualifiers against Libya. They were stranded at the airport. No food to eat, no communication, no Wi-Fi, no place to sleep. You can see that this one is sleeping on the chair, like, and they were stranded. They slept with empty stomachs, no food to eat, and with everything. Look at them sleeping, being stranded. These people were sleeping on the chair. So they this morning they expressed how stranded they were in Libya. It's so bad that these Libya authorities are doing this kind of thing. Like, it's more than 10 hours that Super Eagles and NFF delegation has been locked at the airport at Al-Bak. They are stranded, nothing to eat, no water, no place to sleep, no Wi-Fi, no communication. It is really bad that Libya authorities will be treating a whole Super Eagles in such a manner. Like, it's really bad. Libya Libya authorities has come out to say that they were treated the same way, when they came to Nigeria for a match, that they were stranded too when they came. The Nigerian government, Nigerian authorities, NFF treated them the same way. So I'm going to play a video for you guys. This guy, where it was came out to explain that they were lying. The Libya authorities said that they were stranded for 5 hours, like the same way Nigerians, were stranded. Super Eagles were stranded at Libya. They said they were stranded. Let me just show you a picture of, when what they said is when they were stranded and all of that. So look at the picture. They were sitting on the floor. They were stranded at Port Harcourt. They say when they came for a match in Nigeria, they were stranded at Port Harcourt. So this guy, I'm going to play a video for you guys. This guy was saying that they were lying and all of that. That they were not stranded. That they are the ones that put themselves in that condition. The decisions they made put them in that condition. So guys, listen and watch what this guy have to say.
Because of maybe the cost implication of that extra flight to the chartered airline. So they said they'll use road by themselves. NFF made arrangement for you to use road. You said no. You want to use your own arrangement. NFF still made calls and made arrangement for you to have security personnel follow you. You follow your boss in front and behind. And then you arrived Uyo and I started complaining that you were kept at the airport for 5 hours. Who was expecting you in Port Harcourt? Were you supposed to land in Port Harcourt? And then these same people are complaining that the bus was not air conditioned. A bus you made arrangements for, ignoring the arrangement of the NFF. I said it at the beginning of this video, I'll blame CAF for enabling this behavior because 2021, this is not the first time these people are behaving like this. 2021, Rivers United trained in a dark stadium because they turned off the lights. 2022, Eimba, that was meant to play against Al Ittihad of Libya, slept in the airport for over 24 hours.
So guys, this guy is actually explaining that when Libya had a match with Nigeria, when they wanted to play with Nigeria, they came to Nigeria and they never informed when NFF contacted the person in the Libya Football Federation. They never told NFF that they'll be arriving on Tuesday for the match. They never said that. So 1 hour into their flight, they were now calling NFF saying that they want to land in. They are already in Port Harcourt. Like, who made arrangements for you to land in Port Harcourt when NFF already made arrangements for you guys to land in Uyo, and you guys are landing in Port Harcourt? So they were the ones that put themselves in that condition. They said they were stranded for 5 hours in airports. So the question is, who made arrangements for you guys to land in Port Harcourt? Well, NFF has already made arrangements, with all packages for you guys to land in Uyo, and you guys landed in Port Harcourt, and you had the mind to come out and say that you guys were stranded for 5 hours. Okay, NFF now said, since you guys have landed in Port Harcourt, why don't you take your flight from from Port Harcourt down to Uyo? And these guys refused. They refuse because of the cost they will get, the extra cost they will get, the extra cost of flights they will get. So they refuse. They said they want to use the road. Okay, then the NFF also made arrangements. You see that NFF will not come and start treating you anyhow, but they accused NFF for treating them in such a useless manner, saying that NFF treated them bad and they are paying back to what Nigeria is facing now at Libya. So the NFF also made arrangements, since they said they want to use road. So NFF also made arrangements for them to use bus. They rejected it. NFF also even brought security personnel for security personnel to follow them behind. For security personnel to follow them behind and in their front. Moving, follow their boss. But these guys, they refused. They said they want to make their own arrangements. Can you imagine? So after making their own arrangements, and then they are now stranded, they are now blaming NFF for keeping them in that condition, and now they are retaliating back to what Nigeria is facing now in Libya. Nigerians, they have been stranded for over 10 hours. Imagine that kind of thing. So people are saying that NFF will not do that kind of thing. So listen to what this guy have to say.
Now more than 10 hours since the Super Eagles team and the NFF delegation that went to Libya from Nigeria have been locked at the airport at Al Abak. Now what's happened? From the NFF protocol person, he had spoken to the the person from the Libyan Football Federation, and then the person never hinted that they were even going to arrive on Tuesday for the match on Friday. Now all of a sudden, 1 hour into their flight, you start making calls and informing this person that you're going to land in Port Harcourt when they had made preparations for you people at Uyo, fast processing and a welcome package and everything. Now, after this team landed in Port Harcourt by their own doing, the NFF officials also made arrangement and said, okay, you've landed in Port Harcourt, take your flight down to Uyo. It's a very, very short flight. The city is not far. Take your flight down to Uyo and then have your papers sorted as soon as possible and everything processed very, very fast. Now, these people refused.
So guys, you can see that it's Libyan people that kept themselves in that situation, in that condition, because they refused. They refused the arrangement of NFF, for them to take their flight from Port Harcourt down to Uyo, because initially NFF made arrangements for them to land at Uyo, and these people landed in Port Harcourt. Who made arrangements for you guys to land in Port Harcourt? And you still had the mind to come out, to say that you guys were stranded for 5 hours in the airport and they slept. Look at, let me show you pictures, of when they slept in the airport, looking so stranded and all of that. So now, they're retaliating back to Nigerians, saying that, they treated them in such a manner. Why NFF, made arrangements for them, but they are the ones that made the decisions. They are the ones that kept themselves in that condition. So, guys, Nigerians are, really stranded in Libya. No food, nothing, and they said they won't continue the match again. That they should, eat their 3 points, guys. This is really crazy. Like, it's so bad that NFF, are doing this kind of thing to them. So many people has come to, many footballers. Let's see this headline. Let's look at this headline. This headline is saying, no food, nowhere to sleep. Boniface laments airport ordeal in Libya. So let's see what this headline is talking about. It says here, Nigerian forward Victor Boniface has spoken out about the Super Eagles ordeal after being stranded for 12 hours at Al Bak International Airport in Libya. The Nigerian team in the country for a crucial the Nigerian team in the country for a crucial AFCON 2025 qualifiers faced unexpected delays after landing on Sunday. Like these people landed on Sunday, and then these Libya authorities, delayed them in taking them to their airport. Like they kept them in Alibak hotel for hours without sending vehicles to take them to their hotels. So expressing his frustration on X on Monday, Boniface wrote, being at the airport for almost 13 hours, no food, no Wi-Fi, nowhere to sleep. Africa, we can do better. The Super Eagles landed in Libya for their qualifiers against the host nation, but their chartered value jet flight was diverted at the last minute from Benghazi Airport to the smaller Al Bak International Airport, which is typically reserved for Hajj operations. So they are supposed to land at Benghazi Airport in Libya, but their flight, diverted to another airport, a smaller Al Bak International. They diverted to Al Bak International Airport, the place they are not supposed to land. They were supposed to land in Benghazi Airport. So they said that Al Bak International Airport is typically reserved for Hajj operation. Let's keep moving. So let's read on. So, according to a statement from the Nigerian Football Federation on Monday, this division, according just as the pilot was completing his approach, he said this diversion occurred. According to the Federation Football Federation on Monday, he said this diversion occurred just as the pilot was completing his approach to Benghazi. I don't know what actually transpired. Their flight just diverted to Al Bak. I don't know if it was planned, for their flight to divert to Al Bak airport. Their flight is not meant to land at Al Bak airport, but their flight diverted to Al Bak airport. I think this is all orchestrated or something. So it says here that the unexpected change left players and officials stranded with any reception or transport from the host Libyan Football Federation, despite arrangements being made. So, despite all arrangements being made, but after they diverted to Albak International Airport, the Libya Football Federation didn't send any transport, to convey players from the airport to their hotel at Benghazi. So, guys, reading on, it says the team was supposed to be transported to their hotel in Benghazi, approximately 3 hours away. So they said from Outback Airport to Benghazi is like 3 hours away, but the diversion disrupted these plans. Reading on, it says the NFF statement added fatigued players and officials have remained non-paused as the host Libyan Football Federation failed to send any reception team or even vehicles to take the delegation members from the airport to their hotel, which is said to be 3 hours away in Benghazi. The NFF made arrangements for separate vehicles for the team, but the plans was unhinged by the diversion of the aircraft. Players have been resolved not to play their match along as NFF officials are making plans to fly the team back home. So guys, this is what NFF saying, this is what they are saying. So many people has come out to react. Oshime has come out, many people have come out to react, many Nigerians has come out to react, saying that Libya is not a good country. That even people that are apart from footballers being stranded, even people that are living in Libya, that they are facing through a lot. The Nigerians are going through a lot in Libya. Let's see some of their reaction. Let's take a reaction, the reaction of Oshime. So Oshime said, I am disappointed by the unfair treatment my brothers and coaches are facing at the Libya airport last night. Actions like this go against the spirit of sportsmanship. My support is with my team, and I know they will stay strong despite this obstacle. I call on CAF and other football bodies to intervene as my teammates and officials are still stranded at the airport in Libya. This is uncalled for and inhuman. We stand together stronger than ever. So this is what Oshima is saying. So they say that Libya, this is not the first time they are doing this thing. That in 2021, that River United trained in a dark stadium, that Libya authorities, off the lights. Can you imagine that this is not the first time that Libya are doing this thing? They off the lights for this River United to play without lights. And then not just that, in 2022, that Eyimba slept in the airport for 24 hours. They slept at Libya airport for 24 hours, guys. Imagine. So people are saying that CAF should be responsible. It is them that they should be blamed for all these things that is happening. So let's take another person's reaction. So it says here the Super Eagles of Nigeria were treated to harsh conditions by the Libya government at the airport for 16 hours without food or drink. Guys, this is so bad. 16 hours. Absolutely disgusting. This is what this person is saying. So let's see what this other person is saying. This person is saying this is not a new thing for Libya. He said they did it to my club, Eyimba, in 2022, just like I said. Eyimba slept in airport for 24 hours after their opponent, Libya, had changed venue without communication. Now, picture 3 is saying they always did they also did to Rivers United when they went to play Al Nas Benghazi in Libya. The Libyans switched off the lights of their training ground, and they trained in darkness. So this person is saying that in when Enyimba went to Libya to when sorry River United went to Libya to play, that they switched off the lights. They made players to train in darkness. Can you imagine, guys? So he's saying here that Super Eagles, this is their character, but we have uninformed Nigerians supporting Libya. So there are some Nigerians that are supporting Libya. Or can you imagine Nigerians that don't know what actually transpired? They are supporting Libya, saying that the Nigerians treated them the same way, which is not true. There was this guy, like the video I played at the beginning, was saying that it was Libya that kept themselves in that condition. The NFF actually provided everything they need, like provided everything for them to be comfortable. It's them that kept themselves in that condition. They were supposed to land at Uyo, but they decided to land at Port Harcourt for no reason. I don't know why they landed in Port Harcourt. They were saying that the extra cost of flights. Like before you even start the journey, won't you be prepared and everything? So they landed in Port Harcourt, and be saying that the cost of flight, and they will get extra cost of flight before you start a journey like going to another country to go and play. Won't you be ready financially, knowing fully well what you're embarking on? You get, and they said they don't want to do that because of the extra cost of flights. Can you imagine, guys? And then they came out to say they were stranded in the airport for 5 hours. When NFF also said, okay, since you're in Port Harcourt, why don't you take your flight down to they said no, that they will get extra cost of flight. Okay, they said they want to use road, they want to get a bus. So NFF told them no, and let them get a bus for you guys, with air condition and everything, even with security personnel moving in front of you and at the back of you. You refused, saying that you want to do your own arrangements, and then you have the guts to come out online and say that you were stranded for 5 hours. Guys, can you imagine? And they are trying to retaliate back, revenging back to what they claimed the Nigerians did to them, to what they claim that NFF did to them. So let's take another person's reaction. This person is saying Libya this person is saying, is Libya really a country? Because they are full of weakness. Apart from football team being stranded, you need to hear what they are doing to Nigerians living in their country. They are so full of shitty stuff. Like this person is saying, not just, it's not even about footballers being stranded. That Libya, that they are treating Nigerians living in their country so bad. So let's take another person's reaction. This person is saying, I stand with the Super Eagles and their decisions to boycott their match against Libya. So Super Eagles saying that they are not playing again, that they should eat their 3 points, that they will not continue with the match, that they are going back to Nigeria for the treatment they received in Libya, that this is uncalled for. Let's take another person's reaction. This person is saying NFF is now making arrangements for the team to return to Nigeria, as the players have resolved not to play again. They have been in the airport for over 13 hours without food and Wi-Fi. Libya should be banned for 5 years. This person is saying that because of the treatment that they got, and Super Eagles got in the airport, at Libya airport, that Libya should be banned for 5 years. Let's see what another person is saying. This person is saying, for those saying Libyans are doing a T4 tat, you are a compound fool. Nigeria is the friendliest host on the continent, who is not known to use such dirty tactics against its visiting opponents, much less a war-torn country like Libya. We should boycott the match. It is obvious our players have been held hostage, and it's only a matter of time before they start demanding for ransom. So, guys, this person is saying that that people that are supporting Libyans saying that Nigerians treated them the same way, that they don't know what they are saying, that Nigeria is the most friendly host on the continent, that will not use that will not use such a dirty tactics on their opponents, on their visiting opponents. So this is what this person is saying. So let's take another reaction from another person. This person is saying the Super Eagles players slept on chairs, some on the floor at the Alabak airport in Libya. This is not football antics, but stupidity. The NFF have not and will not behave this way. It is time for Nigerian government to come hard to. It is time for Nigerian government to come in hard. This is way unacceptable. Let's take another reaction. If you don't know the facts, then kindly shut the F fuck up. Sorry, guys. He said, if you don't know the facts, then kindly shut the F up. Your super egos are and countrymen are in danger in a foreign country, and some of you are here chanting nonsense. We didn't do it to Ghana, South Africa, or Benin. Then is it Libya will do it too? Come on, guys. This person is saying, some people, some Nigerians, they don't know what actually transpired, are supporting Libya, saying that it is Nigeria NFF. It actually did the same thing to them. So this person is saying, if you don't know what you're talking about, kindly just shut up. And then you're saying that people, your superheroes are stranded in foreign country, and then you're here chanting nonsense. This is what this person is saying. So, guys, like I said, they claimed them Libya players, claimed that Nigerians did it to them. Look at them lying, sitting on the floor and all of that. So let's take the last reaction. This person is saying Libya is a war-torn country. These guys should be on their way home. These guys should be on their way home. Anything that happens at that airport, they would claim they are not aware. I suggest they don't. This person is saying, I suggest they don't even eat or drink anything from that country. Fly back home. This person is saying that they should come home. That Libya is a war-torn country. You can imagine, guys. This person is saying that Libya is a war-torn country. That they should come back to Nigeria. That they should fly back to Nigeria. That they should not eat anything, eat or drink anything from Libya. This person is saying they should fly back to Nigeria. So, guys, this is what happened. This is what Nigerians are stranded, and Super Eagles are stranded in Libya when they went to play against Libya for 2025 AFCON qualifiers. So, guys, that will be all for now. Don't forget the trending headlines I mentioned earlier. US forces strike Islamic State group in Syria. France trip, Tinubu can go anywhere he desires. Presidency. So, guys, for more details on this trending headline, do well to visit our website, ediumnews.com. So, guys, we have come to the end of this live section. Drop a comment, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to put down a comment under the comment section. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Like and share this video. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next live section.